join me now and see me live, good. Ask me questions while I'm here. Otherwise, whenever you will see this video, you can always text me, write me, and I will be able to answer you as soon as I can. I got a request about showing or preparing a video step by step oral motor skills, how we work on them, how we introduce them, and how we do step by step. As many of you know, I am an occupational therapist. I work with children with special needs of different ages and different difficulties. And in the recent videos that I did and recent collaborations that I did, I mainly focus on oral motor skills. Now, oral motor skills stands for those skills that are taking care all this area, no? The oral motor area with our muscles inside and outside. These muscles, they take care not only about the speech, but also about feeding, about swallowing, about be able to do oral motor activities like blowing the bubbles, blowing the whistles, be able to drink from a straw, brushing our teeth properly, not chewing, all of this. So basically we will have one area is going to take care of the feeding, and then the other area is going to be feeding and swallowing, and the other area is going to be speech development, right? Now, I already shared in the other videos. I go a little bit fast because I have a session to jump in soon, so that's why I just go live a little bit just to answer these questions. Many times you see me with this box, which is the Z-Vibe box, and I already spoke about this. I prepared different videos about it, so please check it out. And if you're stopping now here and you are like, what she's talking about, I had a request about preparing a video, the step by step in oral motor skills and how we can introduce them. Now, I hope I will have time to prepare such video, even though I already have a couple of videos talking about it and basically some of the activities that we can be doing, okay? But this box, there is no step-by-step how to introduce this type of tools. I'm just going to go through it fast, okay? There is the Z-Vibe, okay, which is this one. It has batteries inside, and when you turn it on, it vibrates. And then you have the tips. The tips are different. For example, you have this one, you have something that looks like a spoon, okay? We have something that it's like a brush. This one, for example, this tip, it's extremely good for chewing or introduction of chewing. My favorite ones are this one and this one, which are the basics, and the pointing one. This one, it's extremely good for tongue isolation and lateralization. Even this one, it's extremely good, not for chewing, okay? This is only for tongue and maybe working on some prelinguistic skills like the letter S or other letters. Or sh, yeah, but anyway, I don't want to go to the other area. What I wanted to say is that I will try to work on a step-by-step video about oral motor skills. But in the meantime, you can check some of the videos that I already prepared. However, I wanted to just point out that these type of boxes that you see, not only me, but maybe other therapists, there is no such a step-by-step how or a guidance how which one you should use first or not. It will depend on your child's need. So if you are looking for more chewing, if you're looking for removing the sensitivity of the mouth of your kid, if you're looking to prompt more the tongue lateralization or chewing rotation, or just adding a little bit of sensitivity around the mouth because maybe your child doesn't tolerate brushing your teeth, brushing his teeth, or her teeth. So things like that. So all this is very independent and individual, right? So it depends on what are your needs, and depends on your child's needs, depends how you're going to be using it. So what I can do is, if you have a particular question because your child doesn't know how to chew, or your child doesn't know how to do certain maybe movements or certain skills, then I can guide you a little bit more, okay? But in the meantime, I always suggest, I did just recently a collaboration with a nutritionist, and we were talking about the importance of chewing and the importance of oral motor skills in children with autism. And I always suggest that whenever you want to use the box, try to consult first an occupational therapist or a speech therapist to guide you a little bit how exactly you're going to use it before you buy the box. Because at the end of the end, if you're going to buy it but you don't know how to use it, doesn't really make much sense. In the meantime, also I invite you to check some of my videos, which are I think helpful to start with, which Chewy Tube or which tools you can be using for which purpose, etc, etc. In the meantime, I always suggest that try to work closely with a speech therapist or an occupational therapist who can help you, introduce. For example, recently we were having children who had and till now are having speech feeding and speech difficulties, and I would say that to the mom, basically she will come with the books, and I will say, okay, most of the things you don't need them for now, but we can start with these 3, okay? And these are the usually the 3 that I am going to suggest always. Now, this one and this one we can use at any age. Doesn't matter if we have teeth or not. Now, papa, mama, very, very carefully. These ones are not to use on the gums. Okay, so if your child don't have teeth, we don't use them on the gums. We will just use the inner part of the cheeks or the lips only, a little bit the tongue, and that's it. This one, ideally, it's when we have the teeth. You can use it a little bit on the lips, a little bit on the tongue, but be very, very, very careful, okay? So this is what I'm saying. This type of equipment, and activities need to be supervised. That will be totally unprofessional if I tell you this you have to do for that and this for there, because it depends on the child, it depends in every case, and depends also what is your purpose, okay? Not everything in therapy works for everybody. Okay, so this was just a little stop here, a quick message. I hope that you are all doing great. I hope I will come back to my live sessions, but right now, being a mom plus the job, it's being a little bit of up and down and busy time. However, I loved our lives, so I hope that I can come back slowly in my routine. I love reading you, so whenever you have a question, you want me to do something, prepare a video, or maybe just answer to your question, please write me. Don't hesitate to contact me and to follow my clinic, Panacea Therapy Center. Your support means a lot to me, and I will be seeing you in the next video. In the meantime, I will do my best to prepare a nice video with step-by-step of how we can work on our motor skills. I see you soon. Ciao, ciao.